It's your horny pastor here, and I am quite devastated about this whole thing. Very terrible. Everybody, what I want to ask is, has this been a long time the woman them did so wicked, or it just recent? And it come like everybody gone to them bed already, still, over the world. Well, we want Kaylan to get well. My ear says she thanks for that person, my first live, and thanks to them people that come on. My ear said she wake up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. No if she make no movements or anything like that. But me that she wake up and or she open her eye then and them thing there. So that is a good look. Just a come in from church and them something here so. But they decide say, you know what? Me I go live one night time to on the topic here. We kinda feel away. And it's very disturbing to see what I go on with a young lady there and the rest of young lady them. Well now me say two people get arrested or turn themselves in. You hear that part there? Oh, you know, she like two of them turn themselves in.
They turned themselves in? Yeah, I saw that two got arrested, but I didn't know they turned themselves in. They're feeling guilty.
Then I must feel guilty, man, after a while, man. The whole Jamaica, nah, the whole world about them out. Go and listen to thing anyway. Got a very important thing that you listen to as well. But yeah, me say two of them turning themselves, one of them turning themselves with a liar. The mom's son, very distraught, seeing in which that is totally what would happen in a situation like this. Yeah. But the people that beat them bad still. Me everybody me go up on a couple live, me go up on Unstoppable live again just now, earlier. And the people that beat them bad. Some people are dig up some old story where them can relate to and something happened to them. Just it look horrible if you see them girl there do what them do. Just see cause somebody look. You know what I mean? There's a pattern to genius, there's a method. Not like that. You come like a girl them wicked and a man them nowadays. I don't know for that, you know. But it just come like a girl them wicked and a man them nowadays. And I not like that new look there. But may I see. And I'm afraid of it. You know, so I put the number wrong. Oh, no, number right. Oh, number alright. No. Some things they mean some people really beat them bad and want. Some people say police them not get arrested, them not go to jail, them forget jungle justice and them something there. But in which them deserve it, but that are gonna be breaking the law. You don't want to break the law. You know what I mean? You don't want to break the law, you want to hold the law together. Let them take time turning themselves little. Because they just feel like they will beat a girl, you know. As me one lady said, they watch too much American things, you know. Yeah, man. They watch too much American things where them see girl beat girl and that's it. But them not see what happened after the girl them beat the girl, them don't see the beating. America is a little dirty place too. Where the 5 black people in America, they are wicked. They don't like each other. You know, see how black people fight hard in America. You know, see how Matter of fact, it come and say anywhere black people there are just straight fight and war against each other. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's a thing where I take over the black people them, but me not too like fight neither, you know. Yeah, me not too like fight because same time somebody fight, bad things happen when them fight. And we have a prime example of the bad things that happen when people fight and see it there. On a young girl, very bright and intelligent girl in a hospital right now, seeing people will fight. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, them something there. The American people, them when them a fight, them are jumping at people head. Even over Britain I saw as well, when them a fight, them are jumping at people head like when the person they are ground, them get knocked out and they are ground, it's like that is the time to stop beating the person. You have somebody a fight. Let's say you have somebody a fight and then get knocked out. You know, it's a time to stop now because the person cannot defend themselves anymore. So that is the time when you allow the fight. You see me? That's the time for that. Allow the fight now. The person we have fight, them defenseless. Them can't fight you no more. So you don't want to beat them to death. If you and somebody a fight, it's not a fight to the death. It's a fight. Now have a disagreement on a fight and it's kind of over. Next thing to the man them were in the dance. We'll watch the fight there and see what happened. I was not there, so I can't say what them that go through or what them that pre or just two girls fight, man. Them go and fight Rasta. I don't know if that go on or what go on or what. That's one next piece of herbalness, man. The man them in America as well, them love the woman them to fight. You like the woman them are the boss, like the woman them run things. So if they want to fight, you just allow them, make them fight because you know what, me can't do say nothing, you know. I can't say nothing when I fight because we're gonna get a pussy later. I hope them girl they get a long stretch. I say it already for me talk about it so but see what I go on. I hope them girl they get a very, very long sentence where deter other people. I'm gonna feel say that I go deter nobody else because I see man a kill man and man a go to prison and man a get shot by police for kill man and them still kill a next man tomorrow. And it kind of messed up as well how that girl yeah kind of so talented and so promising and at this makes she broke the internet. Something tragic like that makes you broke the internet. You know what I mean? Would mind is a different reason makes you broke the internet, make everybody on the internet and talk about her and sorry for her and I pray for her and I hope everything work out for her and doctor say 1% for her and everybody I pray for you reach 10%, then 20%, then 50%, then 80%, then 100%. Channel star. Them thing are terrible. Love one. Yeah, man, them thing are terrible, man. The worst thing could happen to somebody, man. So I just hope say the whole country get a vibe off of this and know say, yeah. Anytime you see nobody a fight, you better be part of the fight, you know. We not Americanize all the thing, but anything America do Jamaica want to do it too. I have to get them loud as something, stop Americanize all the thing and just forward to love and unity and it reach a stage where if you look on somebody, you're liable to get slapped with an energy buckle. You're liable to get stabbed in your face or stabbed in your neck or stab some part of your body. Just because you look on somebody and you must see people because you're in an event. And me not cuss about the illegal party because we don't know the thing go. Everybody want to go one party, go have like a fun and even though a lockdown time and this lockdown, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get into that argument about the lockdown. But all I may say is, we reach a little young girl is very disgusting. And we know say woman always take up for woman. Yeah, we know say women always take up for women. But it come like that now go on again. Women eat women. Whew. You know, say when me talk on the radio program and we say certain thing about woman, all the woman them call in and different woman there. So me think say woman is a one team where them rate each other and them defend each other and then look out for each other. But them thing they done with, man. Woman not look out for woman again. Woman like woman. So more time you have one that say, you know, if I say this already on the other thing, but if a woman them hate woman, that means say, then hate man. The government of Jamaica, a virgin call me and I say, and the government of Jamaica to defend the girl, you know, and fly her out, make she get some foreign treatment. You see me? Make she got some foreign hospital with some foreign doctor. I mean, I know every foreign doctor them better than Jamaican doctor them, you know. But if she couldn't get some foreign doctor for try to fix back her spine and them thing there, you know, and try. The man them done say she suffer brain damage because of the fact say she spent 6 minutes without no oxygen. 6 whole minute without no oxygen going in her brain and them something they cause problem. You know? And the brain work off of oxygen. The blood and everything. And if she there ground there for an hour. Jesus. Oh Lord, man. You see people them in Jamaica now, them get used to dead people dead at ground, you know what I mean? And not for them a doctor or them used to death so much where them know when somebody dead from when somebody not dead or pass verdicts of the girl dead and all these things. And we could have said we need a better ambulance service at Jamaica or them thing there. Because too much people have to get carried to hospital. I understand say that in a country we're not too rare. But if anytime nobody get injured, them have to make it them own way to hospital. No ambulance now forward. No, say a foreign country is still enough ambulance there and all these things in a rich country and all these things. And Jamaica slightly different, but the government will start investing in some more ambulance. And just like how foreign do it, you have an ambulance park all down the road and one ambulance park. So when them get a phone call, them not have to take long from the hospital itself. Because when you drive past some place in England, you see one ambulance park on a corner, some little ambulance, you know, or a car ambulance park on a corner around there. So, and then they on standby. When they're on standby, they just ride out and boom, 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 and go deal with a case when they get a call. So we are call upon the government. If the GoFundMe not top up enough fast enough, I have to call upon the government and say, government, hear me I say, no must can choke up a little thing. You know what I mean? Big election go on one day and all the money spent. See one young girl here, bright and intelligent girl but need little help. So the government of Jamaica and the health service and all these things, you know say the big C I take over a place as you know say, and I run the place away, and that's the main focus right now, the big C and them something there. So take little focus off of that something there and deal with a young lady here, because the whole of Jamaica and the whole world and everybody will hear the story is distracted at the moment. So if you try to get the people in on a good vibes, you know, have to make an effort and see if we can get the girl some help instead of the the country affair chew up money for GoFundMe and them something there. The government can do a thing and tap up a thing for that girl and make she get to fly out to some foreign doctor if the doctor them at Jamaica can't save her. You see me? So somebody could have passed that video. If nobody no do a video and ask the government to step in, somebody can do a video and ask Mr. Holness and the health minister, whoever the health minister is, because I'm not so familiar. But ask the health minister and some other people who are relevant and can do something. To see if them can do something and give that girl her strength and try bring her back and try make the mother say at least the government try their best. These are where the government will step into, you know. Yeah, man. Because all the killing in Jamaica is like a pandemic too, you know. The mind of the people them in Jamaica, or the mind of black people worldwide, is a pandemic that too, you know, yo. Because if black people them don't like the rest of black people them, because them say them have problem with racistness. I mean, I see them not that I'm encouraging it, but I don't see anybody. I repeat, not that I am encouraging it, but I don't see nobody fight racist people more than so. You see me? It's like we have a little hatred in our heart for ourselves. We don't like ourselves. So if we see one away, a be a screw face, we get the next one away. There, what a pussy there up on the black and all that. Boy, they look over, so like, so them have blood. Like, them a killer, them have kill nobody yet. How them? Them a murderer. All them fucker, they a fucker too, you know. Man, I run competition to see who the biggest murderer. And if you never kill a man, it's an idiot. So what the bomb buckler is a prize in killing man. There's a prize in running rich with your freedom. Now those 6 girls now, all of them have children mostly, I should think. Now all of them children there don't have no mother. All of them children, there's 6 people them. Okay, how much children them have? People. You see, when I wickedest part, and that's something, yeah. I want the young lady, the big, strong one, Chrissy name. Me say she take picture with the buckler put on Instagram tomorrow. Like the day after the fight or few, I don't know how long after the not fight, the massacre, the beat up, the gang, the rush, whatever it is. You must did sad after you do it. You bust a little blood clot, girl, a little teenager. Me a big woman, me about 36, me just bust up her blood clot, you know, because the girl I never be, so she come blood clot look on people around us, you know, so be a wicked people, brother, so. And that she a pre in her mind, and summarize me and summarize and I make up word, you know, to try to overstand what she did a pre in herself when she do a thing like that. Alright, let's say, no justification here, but let's say for the heat of the moment, she did something stupid like that for the heat of the moment, yeah? Heat of the moment, and she do a foolishness and partake in a fight and help beat up a minor, underage, adolescent, yeah? Then tomorrow now, you look back in yourself and say, John, star. You don't know, say girl gone to hospital and drip on them something there, and life support machine and them something there. So you person would do the beating. Come here, try to analyze the wickedness we got through people brain. You see me? Text. I'm not see that person's name. But big up yourself though. Talk some real facts, yeah, say. The person now will do the girl, the big one, the bleach out one or the brown one. She know, as a big woman now, yeah, she fi see little girl them a fight and step in and say, oh, yo, what you try do? You see a visitor in our place. We have visitor in our place. So only look at Lego bees, and Lego that and run from your son. The biggest one, and that you fi say. And the other one them were all too, were big too. The big woman them fi come in and quash that. All if you see a family a fight. If you come in and yo, a wrong time for them something, yeah, man. At the big C time now, and you know, say we a sneak off a party. Even the knowledge of say this party, it shouldn't be so-called going on at the moment. The party should not go on at the moment, yeah. So it's dubbed as a illegal party. All right. So the gatherings in this so-called illegal party should be knowledgeable enough, you know, say we want this party to go on as long as it can possibly go on and as safe. And if any eruption kick off in another party, and this should be the mindset when any party take place in the world. If anything kick off in a party, it will go done. That's how where the man them there. Where the man them where. No. How long the fight will last? It must a 1 minute fight. People are draw knife and ring in a girl neck. And nobody no say, oh, what the fuck this? This can't go on, yo. No fight can't go on, yes, sir. And that forget said, you know. I don't know if these things get said afterward, you know. Please press the like button as you enter still, you know, please. I don't know if people, but just press the like button as you come in. I know say how was a man, you know, and everybody could have gone in them bed, but at the same time. Yeah. When the fight broke, some man for running same time. All right, this is the new method now because we can't talk about what should have happened. It didn't happen. So the girl, Kaylan, she at the hospital now. A fight for her life, yeah? So all right. You see, in the future, people, when you see something that go on, let me go back to what I say properly. If a party are going, especially in these times, the people them were there at the party know say it's a so-called illegal party. That means that any little reason and this party could have lock off. That means that the woman them there, them put somebody looking at them more than the promoter money. Just somebody looking at you is worth more than the promoter money. That means that when you don't respect the promoter. And speaking of the promoter is alleged, as far as what I've heard from for the social media, is that the girl will bring Kaylan there, a fear boyfriend of the party. Me know say me promote party already and you're busy half the chain, you all over the place. Want to worry them. Because you know say the party are gonna get locked off, you know. From any form of fight kick off, the party are gonna get locked off. That is the thing. So, when you see something jump off, or in the future now, when you see something out for jump off, and if you have some fight monitors around the place where them prepare to stop fight, so them have some big stick. Them are the party security. If you secure the patrons, them will come at the party. You know, say, in England, yeah, if you have a party and somebody get beat up or wounded at your party, it's very likely that you as a promoter will never keep a next party. You can't put your name on the paper again. Say you keep the party. Because we notice that when you keep your party, shit happens. No more party for you. You are a risk. Them do a risk assessment. Let's say this happened many times to me. When you get a booking to play at a party, the police, the relevant authority, want your information to see if you is wanted or you is a high risk person, or normally people fight when you are playing. So them take out your name, date of birth, address, and all these things, and then check you out, and you have your party if your name clean. So if you have a party before and fight, let's say me as a radio presenter, selector, or whatever, if when me at work fight broke, that is Iris as well. And me start the fight, me not involved in the fight, but let's say me at work at that time when the fight kick off, then I will be a high risk person. They might say, oh, the last time you was playing somewhere, a fight broke. So you know what? We won't allow you to play. So the promoter in a problem, because you have to go gas station to go say I was keeping that party, because them don't identify, say the promoter was Kaylan's friend, boyfriend. I said in my last video on this topic, I think the fact that them rushed this girl, it couldn't be so much dark ignorance in these nice, beautiful young ladies, because ladies seem wickeder than men nowadays. You remember a few, either a year, what year and a half ago or so, when there was an influx of people hurting, of men hurting ladies, doing all different kind of wickedness to ladies and taking them points, yeah? And the ladies them go on bad, and say, oh man, wicked, and man this and man that and the next. But we see now, we see woman doing worse to woman as well. No, that's a wickedness, man. We thought that the woman them, as I said, that the woman them love the woman them and respect woman, because woman are the fairer sex and them are the weaker sex. And them need defense, and them say the man them. But even they defend, them say black man now defend black woman, and it's true. Because for that girl get beaten, stabbed, bottled, and all these things, and there is no man that we have heard of so far that step forward and say, yo, that can't go on, just allow that, and run in and push for some girl. And there's so much things where show the lack of love, the lack of feelings of people, because she dropped her ground and did it. After, let's say after everything, after she get beat up, which should have not happened. It should have been stopped from earlier. The beat up part, the fight should have been broken up. All right, it wasn't. What about the part? What about the part when she did the ground? On the ground, lie down for an hour, or the better part of an hour. What about that part? None of the men them couldn't rally round. Everybody started run loose. Next thing, we don't make girl run nothing. We don't make woman run nothing, because from that woman flare up and ready to fight. They say, yo, Lord, that's something there. Got your blood clot yard. That you come off. You mash up man bomb buckler enjoyment. Got your bomb buckler yard. But no. Nowadays man afraid to send nothing to woman. And that go on. Nowadays man afraid, it seems, to chat to woman and say, yo, behave yourself. What the corner? You're a chubby girl for. See a young baby that. And big bomb buckler when I'm box with a machete. Yeah. Or any man in the dance where at them or feed them woman them 6 woman them. Matter of fact, me I say anything me I say. The man them were there with them 6 woman there. You never did it. You never did it because I say, you're a bomb buckler like this man. What I do? When I say got prison, when I have children, when I have woman. As me say, what day when the man them did that? Take away the woman them pints, you know. Everybody up in a uproar, you know. And I say the man them wicked. You see everybody up in an uproar, yes, no. But woman wicked though. Cause most of the man them you see, where they take away woman them pint back in the days, them days there. Them that take away the pints them because some from a born go on and them in love and them a mind woman and woman give it something and them feel hurt. Yeah? But it gone down to the woman them a kill woman now for look. Man a dash with woman. Man used to a dash with woman for cheating. Cause I'm saying hurt. Now the ladies them are dashing away. Ladies. This is what it gone to. If you look on somebody, you're liable to get something in your neck. Oh Lord. This is terrible. This is where we reach. Don't know say me not trust woman already, you know. Thanks for press the like button. You don't know say me not trust woman already. If you not listen up on the radio, you not hear me talk, me not trust woman already. Because I realize that them wicked. But me never did know say them so wicked to each other. Me think they're just wicked to men. You see me? And that made it think. But when we watch the video them from America, I say woman not like woman neither. Because them beat them same way. So the same American style beating it as me hear one girl say. Is the American style beating them. You cannot, that is undoable. People are getting too evil and wicked. And it reach over that the woman them, ladies them, no, the girl them, the woman them, whatever their name, I show them true colors. And almost them true colors, you know, them angry colors, but we just put it on as them start show them true colors. And she will say, we don't even like each other. Men, gonna be aware, you know. Please beware. As if woman can do this to woman. Just imagine if they could have beat you. What did I do to you? Everything hard for so like hard for overstand it, hard for everything about a case, yeah, it kind of hard for just absorb. Because the fact that the girl gets so much beaten and there's other people, some bad man sister or a bad man girl that will beating, so nobody can say nothing to her. Gosh, and I walk up and down tomorrow and I say, I pass away, she will pass away, and I take picture and I sit back and I post it on Insta. This is what I heard. I haven't seen it, but this is what I heard. Yes, yo, you have to drink energy. You have to drink water. Gonna make energy turn on the damn idiot. Hey girl, are you gonna drink that energy there? Or you take up people energy back and rush people with it? You like a child. You rush like a child with that energy back. And enough of them tough too, you know. Enough of them. A 4 tough girl, you know. A 4 all fighter girl. Take on a little girl and her friend. I mean 6 all fighter, tough, all barford. When we say how tough one of them now, one of them in jail and then one go in prison, you know, Bali. Hey, you know, go ball, don't ball. Don't ball. I want to put on a little them when I never that ball. And I say, yeah, that blood clot, y'all come round here. As a fool no play serious as nobody can come round here and look for nobody. Well, don't come out, you know. If you don't want nobody to look for you, don't to come out of your yard. Because people have eye and you're in them eyesight. You see, you have nearly surround sound vision. Wow. Surround sound vision. We don't want to go to the party. We don't want to go nowhere. Come, you know what I like? I like about my glasses when I go out, you know. Alcohol, yeah. I like I wear my glasses anytime I go out. Or when I go out nowadays, I shut my eye, you know. But I lead me around the party, you know. I blindfold myself. When I go to the next party, see me, just lead me somewhere, me turn up there. You see any part of the party were empty. You barely can hear the music, and that's what me want there. Blindfold. Yeah, man. If me ever go one party in a certain area, man, matter of fact, any party at all, man, I blindfold myself when I go to party. I don't want to look on nobody and I don't want nobody thinks that I look on them. Because the more I move to me, I'm going to defend myself and maybe mash up somebody and still get arrested for mash up somebody. I might bust the case because of self-defense. But instead of get arrested for a minute. I don't want to get arrested for a minute because I don't want jail no comfortable. I have a nice bed. I'm a woman in my bed. I'm a little daughter. I run up and down and all these things. And I don't want them in jail. Check in. Yeah, Mr. Flavor, I go and fambo. Yeah, man, I don't want to go on a party, man. Anytime I go to a party, man, set some man. I don't want to see nobody. If I don't have glasses, I left my glasses. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want nobody thinks I look on them because life I get dangerous nowadays where if you look on a one, I hate that. Yeah, man, thanks for press up the like button. Just look on a one. That's it. It's over. You should never look at me because I am God. So don't look at me. Even though me I look for you, if you say yeah, look for me. Don't me rush you because you, me, sister, you are look for me. So you don't look for me to do. But because you are God, me not look for you. Because if me look for you, it's like me thumping in your face. No, not even not thumping in your face. Me hit you with a piece of board. With a pickaxe stick, me hit you with if me look for you. So right now you feel so offended about the fact that me look for you, which I look for you equivalent to a hit with a pickaxe stick. So I broke up your blow if you just look for me. I mean, no matter the consequence, not neither. You remember that word there? Consequences. The consequences of you looking at me is you down at hospital, mash up. No must make it, and if you do make it, you have a high chance of being a baby again. We need constant attention if you go to the bathroom, or if you eat, or if you move. Can you imagine that? Mother vex and say she's a fear fault. I may say one, me not hear it myself, but Tupanga tell me say one person where live on a border, they on the media, and I say something like to say the girl deserve everything what happen because in these times when quarantine a issue out. You can't say that. Yeah, human being too, you. Even though you is a different kind of human being, the bother person, not bother cat. No other person might do some form of vlogging. I don't really follow them still. So I hear me ear say them say the girl deserve a reach her. Can't deserve a reach her. If you go one party when that not part of the deal. Too frustrated about this to you, man. Too frustrated because anywhere you're going in England right now, anywhere you're going in England, somebody has to you, Pastor, you see what happened to the girl? Boy. Yeah, man. If you start glorify them something, yeah. But it's a lifetime thing with the people, them, with some of my people, them. Then just wicked and hey, hey, and they're angry. And then think come on them interesting thing yeah, people watch for media and glorify them thing yeah, up in them thing yeah, on the media them no. Anything boring and positive or positive and boring. Positive is seen as boring. These things are wow, this is excited. The American style beat up. The fight shouldn't even go on. But you don't know what? The young girl look good. And all back there. You all back them we attack her, them jealous. You see me? You all back them jealous. I don't know, brother. This are the internet buzz for the week or for the month or for as long as it lasts. This is a bad way to get an internet buzz. Buzz not for the on this. Look a girl for the yard I get ready for gas university Monday morning. Cause university still open them say, even though the big sea out there are going bad. The little girl for go university and make her mother proud of her and make herself proud of her and her family, her father. You're not born a father still, but she feel in a situation where people are proud of her right, cause she no sit down on corner and rate it. She got school, she got higher learning. The little girl, the young lady, she's going to higher learning. Them all foot there, all from butter years them, You have to style them as butter years because the mentality, we don't have a butter years mentality. You see it? Skettle or jagabat mentality they have. Yes, enough girl get stubborn. I tell like people, my name not too stay up on the live too long, because I was a morning now, I'm just arrive off of the road, you see me? But I just want to add in my little piece, but I'm looking for the things that want me hear. See one lady called in and said, if your daughter gets stabbed up on a different program. And I say her daughter never dead, so she give thanks. You see me? So enough little thing where I go on with the woman, them violent worse and women them violent. Yeah man, we hope that she pull through for true, you know. And this will be a miracle if she pull through, but we have to go and hold with. It be a miracle right now, God. Nothing else can save her. God, we're gonna need a miracle. We're gonna need a miracle. Yeah, we will definitely need a miracle for that girl, yeah. So, yeah, then for those spirit to whichever God then serve, you know. Yes, everybody serve a different God. You see me? But as I say, I was a man, you know, I'm not stay upon the life long. Because 3 o'clock now, after 3. So I thank the people to come on, you know. And one of them early time, yeah. Like tomorrow in the 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. We'll jump forward on the live, you know. So everybody will jump in, big up on yourself, big up Mad Flavor. They come in and drop a couple words, and the youth, they are real positive youth. I'm hungry too. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry as well, you know. I'm going to look something to eat and before I go on to bed. But yeah, man, we're going to do this again. Let's see if we can chat to some people so and get them point of view. I'll go on Facebook Live as well when I have time to talk about it too. And what me hear no 5 flaggers them say whoever harbor them people at the yard, no forget prison too, you know. You see people if 4 of them were outstanding, if 4 girls were outstanding upon that case, when I go police station yet and nobody no give them up. The people them call them say aiding and abetting, you know. If you harbor a criminal, that is aiding and abetting the criminal. If somebody wanted by the police and them up and them come find them at your yard, it is a law for them to arrest the person yard, the person within the yard, the person who own the yard, and anybody in the yard will know that this person is a criminal, and I bet them them not gone too far. Them not near about the place. Then somebody else lock up a ball now, like what? You don't want to go to jail, no better go to jail. If you don't go to jail, people will put you in a place of recovery. Well, them better bring in themselves, because if they're not bringing themselves, them selfish. Because the person will harbor them will go to jail too. And I feel say, I never not take up the police them, but the police them feel lock up all our people them, we are all them. Yeah, so many of them done. Anybody will keep them in the yard and I can't dinner go get them, you go to jail too, you know. As me and Miss Dana said on a thing, this is not informing. And the next thing, see, informing is when you're a man of the business and you get catch and you call him name, they get a lighter sentence. That is informing. So anybody will lego them girl, yeah. Every vlogger mirror said, shoot them out. Shoot them out. The police them come in your yard and see any one of them get out of your yard. You will harbor them. Will pull them. You will be arrested. for aiding and abetting. And that's a very serious crime. That's nearly like the crime itself. Now I stay long on the life because I'm hungry, I want to sleep. So I have to try to find something to eat. I mean, no say hours a morning. Yeah. So big up on yourself. Get you tomorrow. Mad flavor, send me the video, yeah? Yeah. Rain and fall out of the hard. Let's see if I find leave no video coming yet. When the video coming, I not play it still on it until I check it. So enough respect.